Hello, it's Elfrida from Metta-morphics. This is a little bit of an impromptu video as opposed to sometimes where I actually think a little bit more about what I'm going to say. And the reason I'm recording this is it's just to give people an insight into what I do when I'm coaching. And it's been prompted by a few people who've asked, well, what kind of coaching do you do? Or, you know, how does it work? And so this is just a little bit of an explanation. So one of the things I suppose that I focus on when I'm coaching is the person. And I know a lot of coaching, when people talk about it, is about, you know, thinking about your goals and what you want to achieve and, you know, what you want to do in the future. And so the focus of the coaching is very much goal orientated. Now, I don't really work in that way. And the reason I don't work in that way, I suppose, is it's for my own personal reasons, is that I really like helping people develop their self-awareness. I really believe that when we become more self-aware, we increase what's called our window of tolerance, which is when it comes to our stress, that place in between our stress responses. And that allows us then to show up more authentically and more confidently in the world. And so when I work with my clients, a huge amount of what I do is helping them to develop insight. It's, well, what am I doing? What am I feeling? What's going on with me when I'm experiencing this thing, or when I'm not doing this thing, or when I am doing this thing? And what is it that I need to know about that will allow me to change? That will allow me to be more of the person that I want to be? That will allow me to be more confident, or be more vulnerable, or be more open? And so when I work with somebody, that's a lot of what we're doing, is to say, well, tell me what's not working for you right now. Rather than a goal, sometimes people will have a goal. They'll say, I want to be more confident, or I want to be a better public speaker, or I want to, you know, make sure that I don't make the same mistakes in my next relationship that I made in my last one. And so they might have a goal, but very often they'll come and they'll say, there's something that's not working. I'm not the kind of person that I want to be, or in this situation, I'm not who I want to be. And so we explore, well, what is happening? And then we look to see, well, what's going on when that's happening? What occurs in that person, in their physical body, their somatic experience? Is it sensations? Is it emotions? Are there images or memories or things that are surfacing in this person that is impacting how they show up, who they are, impacting who they want to be? Is it that it's affecting that in a way that means that they feel less authentic, or they have poor boundaries? And so by exploring what's going on with the person, suddenly we increase their awareness. And so then they start to go, oh, I see, this is what's going on. And very often we have an internal narrative. We have a story we tell ourselves about who we are. And those stories can come from the past. And when we start to bring awareness to them, then we have the capacity to change. Then we can actually make a conscious choice. And that is really what I do when I'm coaching people, is I help them to develop their self-awareness in such a way that they then have a conscious choice about who they want to be, how they want to show up in the world. They don't have to keep replaying the old patterns that make them feel a lack of confidence, or dissatisfied, or unhappy, or anxious, or stressed. They can actually go, oh, hold on, I can choose who I am. I can choose how I want to be. And so that's what I do. That's how I help people. And if you're the kind of person that wants to really understand yourself better and to be more of who you believe you are, but maybe you're afraid to show in the world, then get in touch with me. I would love to have a conversation with you about how I could help you. You can get in touch with me via my website. You find the link in my bio, and we can have just a chat to see if I'm the right fit, and if developing this level of self-awareness and this understanding of yourself is something that's going to make your life better.